Hickory-dickory-dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse came down. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, there was no mouse who came down at 1 o'clock as the clock struck 1 on March 30th, 2000. But I erupted in joy, for that moment signaled the end of my board examinations. Yippee! I said to myself, it's time for my vacation, a vacation which I had been looking forward for the past several months. I was lost in the dreams of my vacation, even as the invigilator was busy collecting the answer scripts. Earlier in the month, we had had long and tiring discussions about the venue for the vacation with my mom and dad. I suggested Shimla. My mom shuddered at the thought and said, I would freeze there, son. Let's go somewhere else. How about Goa? Said my father. No, I said. We are not going to Goa. Privately, I said to myself, Goa is not the place you want to go with your parents. And then we had endless discussions. Bangalore, Bhopal, Calcutta, Guwahati. Finally, we decided on Jaipur, the pink city. We are all excited for the vacation. And as the exam got over, I rushed to home to pack my bags and leave for the vacation. It was almost 5 o'clock. I shouted, Mommy, Daddy, we're getting late. We don't want to miss the train, do we? Coming, son, said my parents. We rushed to the railway station and boarded the train on time. As the train started and chugged along, my heart started beating faster. The option, the excitement of the vacation was of great importance to me. As I looked out of the window, seeing the trees crossing me as the train moved forward, I heard a small dip at a distance. A voice which gradually grew on me. Tickets? 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 Tickets, please! Tickets, please! Yes, sir. Your tickets, please. Came the train ticket examiner to my father. Tickets, please, sir. The father said, sure, and brought out the ticket. Here it is. The TT looked at it and said, okay. Booked through internet? Sir, your identity proof, please. My father took out his wallet, started searching for his identity proof, the PAN card, and he panicked. It was all written over his face. He had forgotten his PAN card. He was frightened and panicked, and in a very low voice said to the TT, Sir, I have forgotten my identity proof. But wait a moment, I have this ATM card which has my name printed on it. Will this do? So, said the TTE, rules are rules. You need to get a photo identity proof. My father was all tensed. He knew it was not going to work. And at that moment, the expression on the TT's face was worth watching. It was like the expression of the walls seen in Walt Disney's characters. The expression of walls about to gobble up a sitting duck. He replied very, very calmly, Sir, you have 3 options. A, B, and C. A, you get down at the next station. And B, you pay the fine. My father asked innocently, I thought you said 3 options. What about the third? The TT said, Sir, I think you are intelligent enough to understand the third option. My father gathered all the courage and said, I am not going to pay any bribe. Tell me what is the fine and I'll pay it. The TT smiled and said, Sir, The penalty comes up to rupees 4,250, but I can let you go if you pay me only 1,000. My mom, who had been quiet all this while, elbowed my father, said, "Why do you want to pay him so much? He can let us go for 1,000 rupees. My father thought for a moment and said, "Okay, give me 1,000 rupees. The mom opened her wallet, searching for the cash. She burst out laughing. This annoyed my father no end. "Rashmi, do you find this situation so funny?" She continued laughing. "What's the matter with you?" asked my father. "Look at this. Our ration card. I don't know how this made its way into my purse, but this is an identity proof we have." The look on the TT's face was again worth watching. The father flashed the iCard in front of him. The poor TT had a look at it, gave it back, and made a hasty retreat from there. We were saved. We had an identity proof with ourselves. As the TT moved ahead, my father confessed that he does not carry his PAN card always for the fear of losing it. That was the time, 5 years ago, when getting a PAN card was difficult. But that is no longer the case now. It is very easy to get a PAN card by going online on NSDL and UTI websites and ordering for a reprint of your PAN card. Even if you do not think, or if you feel that carrying a PAN is still a pain because of the fear of losing it, you can always take a photocopy of it, a colored photocopy, laminate it and keep it in your purse, because you never know when it can be of use to you. This was a very simple situation, but there are times when you actually need an identity proof for yourself. So folks, please carry an identity proof, especially a PAN card, with you. You don't want to get into situations where you have 3 options: A, B, or C. Over to you.